Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We're on the way. Inter Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Might be danger here. Grimaldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Modric. And he's forced to go back.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No one...
Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Georgia are looking to go forward now. Mahrez. And he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Van Dijk. Georgia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And this is Depay. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Guti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Nesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Matic. Mahrez. Oh, that was vital. Yaya Toure. Modric. This is a promising build-up. Mahrez. Chance! Guti. Dembele. Iniesta. Shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Mahrez. Modric. Now it's Memphis Depay. And it's Matic. And here's Depay. Vinicius Junior is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He has found a way through. And he shoots! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Modric. Sufal. Now Modric. And it's Matic. Modric. And here's Depay. Just eases him off the ball. Matic. Looking to play him in. Very nicely done. Sofal receives it in a good position here. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Passes short and sharp. Spread it left. Matic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Matic. And it's Modric. And it's Sofal. Oh, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Depay. Modric. He has a look up. It's Çalhanoğlu! Fantastic from Çalhanoğlu! A finish right from the top draw. The first significant strike. And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Georgia up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Georgia with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Georgia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Zanetti. Vinicius Junior. Played out to the left flank. Plays it across. And that has been cleared. Tries one from range. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Now it's Mahrez. Sufal. Now Modric. Now it's Memphis Depay. Grimaldo. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Grimaldo picks it up now. He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. He looks to lift it. And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Knocks it out wide. Cross from Cafu.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Son Heung-min. Not a hint of offside here. That is lovely. And it's Modric. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cafu. And here's the chance to counter. That's going wide left. And he's intervened well there. Sufal. And it's Mahrez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Iniesta. That is good progress on the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, good spread. Great work on the overlap. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Schneider.
Van Dijk.
Numero 6.
Çalhanoğlu has found the net here, of course. Now Modric. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Floated through. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Oh, good finish! Matic. Vinicius Junior. Shoots! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Numero 21. Lasciano il campo per
Inter Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's destined for the flank. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Zanetti. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Son Heung-min, well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Driving forward. That is ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. So that's it, it is all over. Georgia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Sufal. Azar. And it's Snyder. Messi. Looking for the run. Closing in on goal. And this is Messi. And this is Snyder. Goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Matic. For Çalhanoğlu. Grimaldo. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Georgia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hazard does really well to win the ball there. But he's forced to go back. Matic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? And it's Hazard. It's Hazard! And they've got rid. And he's really put himself on the line here. Germany with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Grimaldo. Now it's Abubakar. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball is over the line. Pirlo. Messi. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Germany really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
No, that's been intercepted. Schneider is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Messi.
Georgia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Ball's played through. Maldini cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through.
That's going in strongly.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Pirlo. Oh, sweet feet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's had it taken off him. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Georgia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Is strictly forbidden.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries one from range. It's a goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the...
And the shot! Oh, good finish.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Georgia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Georgia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he's picked it up out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Son Heung-min. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this
Mbappe,
match was 61,
and he's managed to get free.
52.
It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's tidy. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Roberto Carlos. Schneider. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Son Heung-min. Grimaldo. And here's Abubakar. Matic. Nicely weighted ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ibrahimovic. Forced to go back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Pirlo. Might be danger here. Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety. Germany have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Abubakar. Out towards the flank. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Hazard has it in a wide position. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! And that's a good finish. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Mbappe. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Hazard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mahrez. Pass is just off target. And this is Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time! And that was as close to... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of it.
Chance for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Casapia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that has left him in a heap. Passing, it's Memphis Depay! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot could be on, and the shot! In he goes again, and no mistake. Two, and we've barely begun here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Georgia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Chance, surely! It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. That's the throw. Strong running down that left flank. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. And they've got a throw. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mahrez. Rabiot. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. And this is Depay. He's well positioned. He's had a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short, and here's Çalhanoğlu, and that is headed for the middle. That has not gone well. And here's Rabiot, bops him off it and wins back the ball. O'Reilly going forward. Ronaldinho ventures forward. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Pretty robust defending.
Half an hour played now. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Çalhanoğlu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Marquinhos. Sufal. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mahrez. Çalhanoğlu. Matic. He's looking wide. João Cancelo. And this is Son Heung-min. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Sufal. And this is Çalhanoğlu.
Has been indicated.
Oh, important interception. And that's gone loose. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. And for the first half, that is that. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Georgia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Georgia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Van Dijk. For Matic. Sufal. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is just off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away?
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rabiot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Vinicius. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And they win it back again. Distributed tidily. Mahrez. And it's Sufal. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. João Cancelo. Great vision. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 18.
Ronaldinho.
Memphis. Number
Olise.
24. Çalhanoğlu.
And that pass just didn't
Matic.
quite work. He won't be happy with that one.
21.
Now there's a fine ball.
Coming on the field.
Rabiot.
Rodrigo
Modric.
De Paul. Number 15.
Safal.
Number 19.
Passing is crisp and
Modric.
sharp.
Number 8. Steven Bergwijn.
Oh, red. Nice
Number
interception.
20. Visca.
And here's Abubakar.
Substitution in progress. The attendance for this match was
Abubakar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rabiot. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Look at the space. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Nsonzi. Georgia are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos goes long.
Casabia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's De Paul. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Cancelo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he shoots! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
O'Reilly deals with that comfortably. No, that's been intercepted. That'll be a throw. João Cancelo into the last 5 minutes. It's Abubakar! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Georgia have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Over to the other side. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Short changes him with that pass.
2 added
Time
minutes has
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside.